biggest thing about law of attraction, like goes with like. These sayings have been going around for years. Like goes with like. Of course it does. Like goes with like. Your soul, your being is at a vibration. You vibrate at a certain level, and you attract everything that's similar. So if you're kind of got whingy and moaning, and everything's awful, and this is, well, they do that to me, and they've done that to me, you attract, I know it sounds harsh, but you attract reasons to prove that right. So you think, I'm right, I'm always being treated like shit, like poo. But the same breath, you know, people that are a bit more positive and say, right, do you know what I mean? That's done now. This is what's happening. I'm going to look at the positive where I'm going. And they always seem to kind of, they always seem to get what they want. And that's what it's just because we've been trained that way. I'm not dissing anyone that's like that, because that's where we've been trained by society a lot, to kind of worry about things. Just, I'm not saying don't, just sort your bills, then what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to see? What places do you want to go? And people you want to meet. And it's that just shifting your vibration, shifting your focus on things that you want more. And that's the biggest thing you can do. And that's, that's your choice. You choose what you think about. You choose what's in news. You choose to read the paper. You choose to do things that you don't want to do. But just think what makes me feel good. I know it sounds silly. That's the simplest thing. Now the funny thing is, the universe, the source energy, again, it's whatever you want to call it, that's got your back, that wants you to succeed. You've come here to try everything. Now the best way to describe it is, it's like a melting pot over here, and every time you get something, or you can think, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, or I want to work more with kids, or I want to feel loved more, I want to get a partner, I want to get a new car, I want to do my nursery up really nice. You put everything in like a melting pot, good and bad, you put everything over there, and the universe is guiding you towards it. It could be like, do you want to be a singer, you want to do something big, you want to play football, you want to be a policeman, whatever you want to do. It's lining up for you, and it's there waiting for you. And you've been guided by your instinct. You're guided by it every single day towards that goal. You're going to get there tomorrow? No, possibly, but it's guiding you towards the steps towards it, and that's what I've learned to listen to. I've learned to listen to my guidance, that if I want to do something, I'll do it. If I don't, then I won't. Do I do it all the time? No. Of course not. I'm human, and we've got the obligations. But that's what I'll try and say as much as you can is trust it. We've got it. We've got instincts. We've got instinct that guides us to where we want to go, and we wonder, and then we don't follow our guidance, and I wonder why my life's going crap, or it's not what I want to do. So again, I really kind of got hold of this, and I thought, right, I've really got to start following my guidance more. I really, really have. And the past year or two, especially the past year, I've really thought I've got to try and trust. I've got to trust it more. This gut feeling, because it's there. It's instinct. It knows what I want. It carries the bird to north and south every year. So why can't it guide me? This is what I've been told and what I've read. The most important thing about what I've said about what I've read, what I've done, is how it feels in here. And I say it all the time, but you've got to follow this. It feels good to you. Anything I'm saying gives you that little tingle, makes you feel warm and nice, then that's you getting confirmed that it's right. If it doesn't, then that's fine, because I'm not here to change you all. I'm not here to change the world. I can't change the world. I'm just telling you how I feel, and I'll attract people that want to listen. If they don't, then that's fine. That's their choice. The universe is saying, you want to go here, you're here, and if you follow this, you'll get there, and you promise you'll get there every single time. But we don't. We kind of go, it's like if they give us a recipe. They'll say, right, you're here, if you want to bake that cake, well then you can add 2 eggs, 1 flour, and then what we do is think, no, I'm not going to follow my guidance, I'm just going to add 15 eggs and a bit of sugar, and then wonder why you've got a crap cake, because you're not following what it's saying. And that sounds silly, but that's what we're doing. Everyone here can probably back me up. You could have thought, I shouldn't have really done that, but I did it because I thought I had to do it. And I know with life, it's hard, obligations, and do I cancel every obligation? No. But I try my best. I try my best to follow this more than ever, and it's working more and more. You'll get, the more you follow it, the more it's like your guidance, whatever you want to call it, your instinct gets stronger. It's a muscle, like a muscle. You go to the gym, there's no difference. If you trust it and believe it, I've got a feeling to do something. That's your guide, it's your instinct saying, do it, do it, do it. First one is the biggest one you can do, which I've learned, is let everyone else off the hook. It's a big one, because I can't control them. I can't stop every homophobic person not liking gays. I can't do it. I can't stop every world war. Can't do it. Can I stop every single mugging? No, I can't do it. So, the best I can do, this is what every spiritual teacher says, you are more powerful. One person in their power, following their bliss, doing what they want to do, is 1,000,000 times more influential than 1,000 people aren't. So it's just following that guidance, of following that bliss of what you want to do. You can help more people than you think. Because what happens if you're going to try and help this person, that person, this person, this person, this person, this person, you drain yourself. And a lot of spiritual people, quote unquote, are the most knackered people because they feel they've got a mission, they've got to help save the world. You can't save the world because if you're saying you want to save the world, you're seeing the world as being needing saving. But you've got to look after yourself, and by looking after yourself, the people that you can help will come to you. It doesn't mean everyone here has got to go on a spiritual mission. No, just by doing your job, you'll get kids come to you that, oh, I like Miss Stockton. They'll come to you because they'll be attracted to you, and you can help them in their life by saying, just being a good teacher. It's the simplest thing. There's nothing. You don't have to sit there and go, I've got to save 1 million people and go on marches. No, if you feel to do that, then do it. But you don't have to do anything. All you've got to do is follow inside. But the biggest one, let everyone off the hook. I can't change everyone else. I can't get into their head and make them think that and make them do that and make them do that. I can't. All you can do is change yourself. And the great thing is, it's called the power of influence, this is, which is quite interesting. You can help other people raise up as such by seeing them the best side of them. If you're looking at someone and you're going, I don't like that about you, I don't like that about you, I don't like that about you, your energy is giving that energy to that side you don't like, that side you don't like, that side you don't like. And the biggest thing you can do is to see them well, see them happy, see the best side of them. If you've got a partner or friends that you don't particularly like, or that makes no sense. Or, hopefully not anyway, you should be with them, that's the guidance. But yeah, you've got sides you don't like. What we do, especially with partnerships and friendships, we can look at the sides we don't particularly like, because it's easier, it stands out more, and we get trained to do it in some level. But just by actually focusing on the best side of them, you bring that out more. I mean, you can see like yourself when these natural disasters happen, we all club together. When it's, I believe, I'm single now, I'm saying it, the snow before Christmas was to get us all to go, we had no choice, we had to stop. Round here, we didn't have much, but everywhere else, got 2 foot, 3 foot of snow, they couldn't do nothing. And they were stuck, they had to kind of batter the chickens. You're like, what do I do? Because I can't go to work and I can't go. It made us all kind of go back to like looking after each other. And the camaraderie of snow, you've seen it, we all say hello to each other. Why is that? When it snows, hello! We all say hello to each other. We always say hello. It's snow lets us do it, but we do. We say hello to everyone. And the same thing like with it's how you look at things as well, because if you look, for example, like at the floods in, there was 2007, they were awful, I'm not taking anything away from it, but a lot of people lost their homes, I know that and I appreciate that. But we went back a couple of years later, DLA SOS went back, and they said it's the best thing that's ever happened to them, because they lost all the possessions, so they lost their physical things, which we care so much about, the physical aspects, but they lost them all. But they said, because while they had their home done up, they stopped with them, while they had their home done up, they stopped with them, and then we built a community, and the community is better than ever. They said they have functions, they go and do youth centres, they set these things up, and they said they're glad it happened. And that's the best way to look at everything. Everything happens, you can look at always and awful, which is, it's not nice to be there, and not take anything away from it, and do what you feel to do. I'm not saying don't help anyone. If you feel inspired to do it, do it. But don't do it out of, I don't really want to. If you feel like I want to do this instead, like say if you don't like the whales being killed, you can either protest against the whales being killed, or you can say, I want to open a whale sanctuary. See the difference in the energy and where you're putting your focus. It's not, you do whatever you feel best, but it's how you look at things, if how you want to help the world, you can help it back.
Just wondering if you're having a conversation with someone and it's going negative, and you sort of, like, how do you turn it around, or how do you address?
Yeah, this is tough, yeah, because in some ways you're going along with them, then you can, because it's that thing of obligation, you're thinking, I'm going to have to follow this conversation because that's the way it's going. But deep down, you know that you're not helping them by talking about that subject, because they're just going to drag them down and down. Sometimes it's nice to get it out. There's a difference between letting it out, like I said, anger, then bang, I've got banging the drum, you know, like, I'll just go and phone her and tell her about it, it's crap. I'll just tell him about it, it's crap. I'll just tell him about it. You can, there's a difference between letting it out and I've got banging the drum of it. So if you do feel it going down, just say, okay, yeah, and just try it. All you can do is just try and turn it, because from the law of attraction point of view, you've half mirrored that anyway. If you were feeling higher, feeling better, you couldn't have attracted that phone call. That's not dissing them. Again, just say, okay, I've attracted this phone call, so what can I do? I'm going to try and shift this. So yeah, that's lovely. Oh, sun's come out here. What's it like there? Thank you very much for coming. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've got something from it. Again, if not, that's fine as well. I'm not here to preach or judge or anyone, but I just love doing this, and that's what it seems to be taking off for me. So hopefully you got the first one, and then if I am in America next year, like, I just know him. If not, I'll be back at Argos. Yeah, so thank you very much. You're